welcome to this week's vlog. So today, what am I doing today? So today my plan is to finish off my gorilla. He's almost done. I'm going to be adding fur to the head, and then I'm pretty much done. A little bit to the hands, so add a little bit to the palms, give it an all over trim, and then he's done, which is really awesome. So the sculpting the hands video I have put up on my YouTube for free, just because there was a lot that was over on Patreon about this doll, so I decided to put that up on my YouTube. So the chest will be over on my Patreon though, so how I did the chest will be over there, and what else will be over there? I think that was about it, was over there. And I think how I did the body as well will be over there. Yes, those two videos will be over on my Patreon for my $5 and up tiers. What else? So I got another commission to do. It's for another Tasmanian Tiger, so I think I'm going to do that one in resin this time. So I'm going to sculpt it out of monster clay and then cast it in resin. So I think I'll do that for this particular one. So seems to be a bit of a popular sculpt, so I'll add that to my mold collection, I guess. So yeah, there'll be another video on sculpting the Tasmanian Tiger on in monster clay, so that will be coming up. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller because I'm kind of enjoying making smaller dolls. And yeah, so hopefully I can get some of that done today. Just depends how much gorilla I can get done. And then I have a couple of things to wrap as well, so getting that prepared and ready to be sent in the near future. So a little bit of a busy day, but yeah, we'll see what we can get done. I wanted to do some test sticker prints, but I don't know if I'll have time for that, because I haven't really tested out the new Epson printer that I got. So it would be nice to test it out and see how well it prints compared to the Canon 10S. But yeah, I mean, that's not a big need, so we'll see what I can get done first today, and then yeah, anyway, yeah, I'll do stuff. So today's Friday. I ran out of time to do things, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. But I did a fair bit of work yesterday, so I can show you everything that I did, or sum it up, I guess. So I finished my gorilla doll, so I've posed him down that way. So just a few little touch-ups and stuff, and then he'll be ready to take some photos. So I've got to touch up the head a little bit, and yeah, so I don't know if you can see, it's a bit dark and it's a bit hard to see the entire body, but I'll take some pictures and it will make more sense and you'll be able to see a lot more. But I added the hair on top of the head, which I'm really happy with the way that turned out, because yeah, he turned out really well. It looks like he's got a really good hairdo. Really fresh cut. So yeah, you can style it as well. I've left it a little bit longer, so you can style it any way you want. Left the little ears poking through. I'm just going to touch up the face with some paint. And I'm just going to go over some of the areas of the body to just neaten it up a little bit and trim some little bits and pieces that I missed beforehand. And then he's pretty much done. I'll take some photos of him. Might trim this a little bit more, just depending how it goes, and I might just neaten up the legs and stuff. So yeah, he can stand on 2 legs, so that's really cool. So yeah, I also added some of the paint on the back to mimic the, I don't know if it's showing up on camera or not, but it mimics the silverback color on their silverback. So I don't know if you can really tell on camera. And I sort of sculpted his butt a little bit more. So yeah, it really looks like a gorilla butt. It was important to get that right. So yeah, so I'll take some photos during the week maybe, and then yeah, hopefully I'll be happy with him and I'll consider him finished. So yeah, probably neaten that up a little bit, but yeah, pretty happy. And I'm glad it was a completely different type of doll that I've made in the past. So yeah, a little bit of a learning curve and yeah, experiments and stuff, but really happy with the way it turned out. So I hope he photographs well. Black is always a little difficult to photograph, just because it sort of it tends to all blend into one. So yeah, I'll play around with that. Maybe I'll do that after I edit the vlog and stuff. So there's that. I did a quick little watercolor again as well, just for this month's Patreon reward, well, March's Patreon reward. So I might add a few more stars and stuff, but I did a little Aurora painting, so I'll turn that into a digital download for like Patreon for this month. So if you want to get access to this reward and all the other printables, then you can access that for $5 and up. And I'm thinking once I get a bit of a couple of pieces, I can make them into like little round stickers, I'm thinking. So yeah, another little look. Yeah. So it's got the reflections in the water of the sky and the mountains. So that will be this month's Patreon reward. And yeah. And then so I got that commission for a Tasmanian Tiger, like I said before. So I'm going to be moulding that sculpt and casting it, because it seems the Tasmanian Tigers are a little bit popular. So instead of having to sculpt it all the time, I thought I would make it, and I want to make one for my animal thing as well that I'm doing. So I thought I would mould it. But the first one I was making, that was the shape that I started with, but I kind of liked the way the head was turning out. It kind of looks like a dragon, so I put that aside because I liked the shape of the head. So I started again. So yeah, so I'm thinking I might turn this into a dragon head, because it just looked like a dragon head as soon as I put it together. So I'm thinking, obviously the eyes are there, and I'm thinking I might do 4 horns or something, 4 little horns coming out the side of the head, and with the little mouth closed area. But obviously we'll work it out when I start playing around with the sculpt. But yeah, so I put that aside. I don't know when I'll do it, but yeah, I liked the look of it, so I kept it aside. But I can show you, I did a fair bit of sculpting on the Tasmanian Tiger yesterday. It's not finished, but yeah, it needs a little bit more work done to it. It's a bit rough, so yeah, it needs a bit more smoothing and refining, and a little bit more work done. But I made it a little bit smaller than the one, because I'm really enjoying doing the smaller dolls. They're a lot easier to finish, I think, and I can use the plastic ball and socket armature a little easier. And yeah, so that's what it looks like so far. So I think it's kind of turning out a little bit better than the first one, so I'm liking the way it's turning out. But yeah, pretty happy. I suppose I'll add some texture to it today and see how it turns out. I'm not too fussed about smoothing and refining everything, just because I will be applying fur over the top of it, so I'm not that fussed about refining it all. But there will be a video of this coming up, so you can look out for that. I've still got to sculpt the feet of it, which I will do out of monster clay as well, and mold them, and then yeah, so I'll probably sculpt maybe 2 of them, because it's always easier to have 2 molds of a foot, because I think they're almost universally structured feet, so you can get away with sculpting 2, and not like a left and a right. Anyway, yes, so that's what it would look like. So yeah, if you're interested in a Tasmanian Tiger commission, let me know. I am doing 1 commission at the moment, and I am thinking I might make an extra to put in my shop as well for my own little animal thing that I do. Things as I've sculpted it and molded it as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments, or send me a message on creaturesofnat.com, and I can discuss more with you there. So I reckon that's pretty much it. My armature is coming. I got stuck with import taxes, so woohoo, $350 of import tax, yay. But yes, that's coming. It's coming next week, or this week. And maybe I'll do like a little unboxing of all of the bits and pieces as well. Yeah, so maybe that'll be a vlog or something. And then I'll have to see how much I'm keeping, because my stock is running low. And how much I'm putting in the shop. So I'm thinking I'm only going to put a little bit in my shop for now, just to see how it turns out. So I will be putting the tools, because I already have my set of tools. So I got 3 different sizes of these tools, and they're good for separating the armature. So I've got a small, medium and large, but I'll put all the information on the listing when I do list it. Yeah, so basically you need these to separate the armature. So they'll be on there, and there'll be, you know, little bits and pieces as well that you can connect your armature with, so like the plus and the Y-shaped joints, so they will be on there. So I think that's basically it. I'm wanting to sculpt a cheetah as well, but we'll see how that turns out. I've still got $2 to finish. One's the ferret, one's the kurama, and yeah, wanted to start that insect one as well, so I'm working on the sticker set for that. I wanted to do the test prints today, but or yesterday as well, but I ran out of time because I had the commission, so I thought that could wait, and I'd like to make a start on the commission. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, thanks to my Patreons for supporting me. If you want to support me, the Patreon is in the description box. You get a whole lot of different perks and exclusive content, so check it out and see which one suits you. Also check me out on Instagram and Facebook at Creatures of Nat, and my shop at creaturesofnat.com, and I'll see you in the next one.